Alright guys, I'm back, we're back, and apparently I did lie, except for that I didn't say you were all going to get gold coins. I said one person would, and that happened, so you're just a bunch of greedy bastards is what happens here. But we got game 2, Prime Icarus taking on SynC eSports, and game 1 going to SynC in about 40 minutes, and they took a pretty solid victory, nothing too much to complain about there. And PI actually showed some good stuff there in that game, I think, as well. Not really quite on the level of SynC eSports, but they don't look like they're playing a completely different game on either side of it. So all of these guys. Anyway, first couple of bans will be Ophelia and Pebbles for Znawi. Hellborn going to take out Swiftblade and Prisoner 945. It's going to lead a Cthulhuphant first pick for Znawi, as well as a Parasite first pick for Insania. So Shorcan not going to be able to get his favorite jungle hero anymore. And nothing too crazy off the bat. Prisoner ban is, again, interesting. They apparently do not like Slasky's Prisoner.
There's a lot of respect.
Yeah. I don't know, like, his Gauntlet is just as good, and his Magnus is actually quite solid as well, and that's what he's going to play, so.
But maybe they're going to pick Doctor again right now.
Yeah.
Doctor.
And now they can't pick Prisoner to counter the Magnus. So, they've shot themselves in the foot. Now they're going to lose.
Handle all of it. A little bit.
But Puppet, second pick for Hellborn side. And I don't actually see too much Puppet anymore. Reason Gaming plays it a fair bit, but I like Puppet. I don't know why. We should see more Puppet. It's a good hero. Thoughts, anybody?
I like Puppet.
Master. Yeah. That's right. That's right, you do.
I like the idea of Puppet. I don't really like playing it.
Banned. There goes your mod.
Play Puppet.
You're a Puppet picker, Quincy?
Hell yeah, I love Puppet Master. What's wrong with Puppet?
Well, why aren't you 2K MMR then?
Because I'm bad at this game.
Puppet used to be OP. I think
Well,
other
yeah.
things got buffed, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what happened? Why he's not that
No,
OP?
he got nerfed.
I think you got a slight
Did he get nerf? What was his nerf?
His ulti got nerfed, his splash got nerfed as well.
It was definitely enough to that we don't see him very much anymore. Not so much as Kronos, who has basically disappeared off of the face of the earth.
Yeah, good job, S2.
Well, that was a substantial nerf.
That was a substantial nerf. I don't think it was enough. I feel like we should see more Kronos. I don't know.
No, I've tried it, it just doesn't win.
It doesn't work for you because you're in gold.
Well,
I think if a
the
good
Euros
team
don't pick it
played,
either.
if a good team played Kronos, I think it would work. I think it would work. But they don't seem to pick it either. You're right.
Prefer.
I can read that.
I'm pretty sure that says shout out to Josh, but it's in the
Probably
what's
does.
it called? It's in Swedish.
Probably exactly what it says. Because the two of you are great big friends, right?
Yeah.
God damn it, people talking in Swedish. Stop it. I don't speak Swedish. And clearly that's the most
Oh
important
my
thing.
God. Okay,
Something
stop.
big offlane behe.
Yeah, there we go.
That's better. It's not even a language.
Stellar.
I don't know,
I recognize that word from the Base Hunter Dota video.
Oh, Feller Little Dota?
Yeah.
I think it means play.
There you go.
I think eek means
Twitch
big.
chat complaining about lag a little bit. I don't seem to be dropping any frames here. I had minor stuff towards the end of the last game, but other than that, I've actually been better. So, I don't know. If there's lag issues, then I don't think it's on my end. It's probably on your end or Twitch's problem or something like that. I am on US West, so for those of you in Europe, it might be a problem.
Correct.
I think it's like video lag or audio lag or both.
I think it's probably just video lag, or both. But, I mean,
Using
everything
that
looks good on
US
my
West
side.
advantage, huh, Quincy?
I'm not actually US West. I live in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, but if I say
What?
I'm US West, I get better pings to US East servers.
You live in the Dominican Republic?
No, I live in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I'm actually a fish fan.
Oh, you're being sarcastic.
Yes. I'm lying
Got
is
all
what I'm
excited.
doing. I'm not
Okay.
even being sarcastic. I'm lying. Just straight up lies.
I thought
But
you lived on Daniel.
no, not nearly that poor.
Boogie Dad.
Yeah, so they're going to finish up the first 3 picks with Pyromancer Legion side. Hope we're going to go with Chipper. Second stage of bans are Behemoth, Bubbles, and Kraken for his Zowie, Bloodhunter, Magebane, and Oogie as they're trying to ban out Ceratoss heroes. So we'll see what Ceratoss goes with in this game. Maybe support Revenant, I assume. So does that... Well, one of Revenant and Pyromancer... Never mind, that's a
No,
dual
I think
support.
it could be a solo short Revenant.
I think it's a dual support. They're not going to jungle the Elephant. They're going to suicide the Elephant and dual support Pyro and Revenant.
They could even mid their Elephant. The thing.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why people mid Elephant. It makes no sense to me.
Why does that make no sense to you?
Because
you start losing, you just run over to the Ancients and eat an Ancient.
Yeah, but you could do that as a suicide too, and mid lane is more valuable. So if you lose mid lane, your response should not be to leave mid lane. You have to win mid lane. That's really important in winning games. But you can lose the suicide lane, it's not a problem. And because Cthulhu is the best suicide in the game, I don't think he's the best mid in the game, which means that your lineup, or that hero is optimized when he's played as suicide.
I don't know. I think
But
Cthulhu
it's
needs some
like,
buffs.
there's a mind game factor.
That's true.
Yeah, an S2 buff Cthulhu.
Clearly that has to happen. This hero's not powerful enough. But taking a lot of time for this fourth pick is Insania. It will be the Pharaoh, so that's going to provide them a lot of initiation potential. And Chipper Pharaoh, obviously a pretty great combination, forces people to sit on those saw blades. And they're going to last pick a Drunken because Zowie hates me and wants to pick all these heroes that I despise.
Well, I mean, Drunken can, like, block Chipper rockets, and parasite spells.
Yep.
And he can get out of Pharaoh mummies.
You can jump out of Pharaoh mummies.
Still a bad hero. I'm also concerned with the fact that they're running a 3 melee core, which I don't really like. Prefer some range in there. Although Revenant should help a little bit with that, I guess.
Ah, that has potential. All that melee.
I mean, like, I feel like what happens is they end up tripping over each other. Magmus, Cthulhu, Drunken are heavily mobile, so that won't be such an issue, but in general, I'm a fan, and yeah, why not? Let's get more heroes that I hate. God damn it, this series has been awful. Luna, Drunken Master, and
wrong
Rally.
hero.
No Rhapsody pick at all. How does that make
Yeah.
you feel?
It makes me feel sad.
Wait, is that a support topic? No.
That's a support rally, is what it looks like. It's a hard support rally.
Maybe it's a Thailand.
I would assume so.
Let's get it on.
I'm guessing Suicide Pharaoh, mid lane Chipper, short Puppet Rally, and Parasite in Hellborn Woods would be
It's
my
going to be a
guess.
laning Parasite mid,
Standard. Support Chipper.
farming Rally,
Okay.
Puppet doing Ancients,
Uh-huh.
Well, it's got a whole bunch of minor totals.
Kraken mid.
Okay.
You're supposed to call me out.
We're gonna no, I agree with everything you're saying. We're gonna remake the game. We're gonna pick a Kraken. We're gonna turn this into a 6-player map and then add a Kraken with a bot.
Oh yeah, I guess it is support rally since it's insane.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane playing it, so
I wasn't paying
That's my
attention to that aspect. But like, there is one thing I like about it with the puppet is that he compels onto a hero, and then
Puppet Show.
like the show works easily.
Yep.
So, has there been any discussion on how the pro teams feel about like invisible wards now? Like you can see them in inventories.
Oh. Can you not see them? I'm pretty sure you can. It gives you a little thing.
The enemy can see.
I think the
I don't know
enemy
if you can see
wards.
enemies wards.
I think you can. I assume it would just look like it does when you click on it. Like if you click on Pharaoh right now, you can see the ward. I assume that's exactly what it looks like to the enemy. It's that he's got a ward in his ward slot. I don't know. I actually haven't played all that much normal mode since the patch.
Maybe one of our friends lied to us, and then we believed him.
It's
I think that
possible.
might be what it is.
I mean, I literally have no idea. Anyway, Pyromancer is perhaps in some trouble. Parasite has no boots as he's going for the Blood Chalice build, but gonna get backed off. Pyro actually gonna miss a stun. That's a bit of an issue. Shorcan, what a player.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. Parasite doesn't even have boots. And completely failed, but this is a bit of an interesting lane setup as well, as they're going to run a dual lane bot Magmus Pyromancer as opposed to putting that middle, and it's going to be a mid Drunken Master versus the Chipper. I feel like this would have been way, way better if they put the Pyro Mag middle, and maybe they didn't expect this, but it's pretty typical lanes. If they didn't expect it, I'm not sure what they did expect.
Oh, Shortcut, I would have chased the Pharaoh.
Me too. He's making all sorts of weird plays these days. Look at that. Can't even win on Parasite. Missing stuns. He's not chasing people.
I think maybe he A-clicked the ground to like chase through the woods, but he forgot that there was a creep right by there, so his hero went to attack the creep, and then he was like,
that might have been. And then he was too far.
Possible.
Because like he did the body blocking as if he wanted to go for the second stun. Then he didn't.
But in general, these lanes, like I was saying, I don't know how you guys feel about them, but they seem strange to me. Zanali was sort of top as well. Alright, you're halfway to a thought.
yeah, I don't know.
Is there like a loading screen that I have to wait for?
I think the lanes are fine.
I was
because...
looking at Drunken and the Chipper doing things
yeah,
to each
I was
other.
watching that.
Yeah, but
like a
I don't know,
Chipper can
I
get
mean-
some farm against two heroes. He won't win, but he can rock it for fun.
I mean, like,
But-
it is weird that
PI's lanes are
Cthulhu and
weird to me.
Revenant are top.
Yeah. PI's lanes are the weird ones to me. Like, I have no problem with SynC's lanes. I don't know why. Like, I feel like in middle lane you could do a much better job of shutting this Chipper down if you dual lane Magnus and Pyromancer, which is a very good kill lane, especially against a Chipper who's, what's he gonna do? Walk away. And speaking of that, in the bottom lane, they will jump on top of the Pharaoh as they do the stuns very well. Phoenix Wave goes through. Kaizu could actually be in a little bit of trouble. Hellfire gonna help out as he just walks it off. So he's fine. And top lane, Revenant and Rally sort of going at it as the pull lane, the pull camp is not blocked, but Cthulhu will pick up a number of creep kills. And like Certos in this middle lane, 265 GPM, and Mekke's at 310. And shutting the Chipper down early can be really, really good. Because it's a hero that wants a nice start.
I don't know, I like Legion's lane.
Well, you're wrong.
How does that feel, Josh?
Does it sting? Top
The
lane.
lag.
This is stinging Lensmeister a fair bit. Will he actually survive? Looks like it. Revenant Mortification, not enough. Now they're going to turn on the Cthulhu as they put the Puppeteer's hold, but he's still pretty damn tanky. Rally actually could be in some trouble as he compelled forward. That was a mistake. And Insania going to take his death as 3 heroes get low, and Insania is the one to fall.
And nice first blood with shitty lanes, Legion team.
Yeah, and then they lose the hero in middle as Chipper gets a kill onto Certos because that is not a good lane.
Yeah, but that's like they don't care that much about the Drunken, because Drunken sucks.
Drunken
Remember?
does suck, but I feel like they should care at least a little bit about the Drunken. Pharaoh gonna try to turn this around onto Magmus, who's realizing pretty quickly, I have to get the hell out of here. And Pyromancer has a stun,
Do
and
it,
he
Pyro,
does
do
hit
it.
it. Alright, last time attack, that's finish off Kaizu.
Sure can.
Sure can. He didn't fail for once.
Good job.
We're all so proud of you, Shortcan. Top lane, Puppet Show on Elephant. Puts a pretty good amount of damage onto him, but not really enough to get the kill. And a little stun into Puppet now all of a sudden. He could be in a lot of trouble actually. He has no rally around to help him out, and Mortification doing a lot of damage. I don't think it's going to be enough to finish him off as he just ends up walking it off. Takes a health pot as well, so He will be fine. Parasite coming in with Wild Hunter, and this could be a bit of an issue as they all do not realize exactly the situation they're in. Revenant totally dead. As Puppet Show goes on him.
Shit happens, boys.
And SynC taking a pretty good experience lead. Gold relatively even, as the heroes are tied at 2-2 kills for both sides. Shipper gonna get pushed into the tower. Untouchable goes off as well, but Ceratops is now out of mana, and he won't be able to get anything else out of it. Chipper currently leading the GPM charge at 340, and that's not a hero that you want to be way up there in the middle. So Revenant can come here with the smoke gank. They're going to look to kill him, but I'm not sure if they're going to have enough damage. Ceratops does get the stun off, but he actually is going to die for this, I think. Yeah, Tower going to finish him off as the...
That's so sad.
Yeah, that was very, very unhappy for him. And now will he be okay? Gets the face hog and the leech combo. He's going to pick up the illusion rune here. Maybe he won't. He'll just run right past it, get the Essence Shroud off, 1 mile attack. Parasite, not enough. Ooh. And he's going to turn this around. Go get the illusion rune.
Parasite's going to buy a dust. Good play by Revenant to run the other way.
Yep.
Most people would have just kept going.
Not bad.
Good
he
job.
He should have taken the illusion rune. And he gets himself killed to neutral. So that was intentional. He wanted to go back to base. It's shorter than walking all the way back. He bought out and killed himself. Well, maybe it's shorter than going all the way back. He might have been able to get back to base.
Cute play, Snowy.
Is there a way to see gold loss on death in replay?
No, I don't think so.
Stats.
If there is, then I don't know of it.
That should be one of the stats.
I would like a lot of stuff out of the spec UI. It's actually pretty good. It's one of the better things about this game. The spec UI is quite nice.
What do you mean relative to everything else?
Yeah. But graphs would be good over time.
Yeah.
I'd be a huge fan of that.
Oh, Pyro. Yes.
Yeah, the sun in the middle lane. Are they going to kill Chipper? They're going to kill Chipper. Yay, Mickey is dead. Yay for PI. And Keizu going to spot out the Revenant. We'll see if they go for anything. Ro8 going to hit him. We'll see then. Yep, Pharaoh comes in. Do they have enough? Shroud is there, but the dust is going to be right on his face, and it's now going to fall. We'll see if Ceratops can get any cleanup kills. And he's looking for the stun. Actually, no, it's stopped thanks to the Hellfire, so not bad. And here comes Parasite in with 1 stun from the Minotaur. Puppet Show going to go on to Drunken Master, and he's definitely going to die. Face Hug's there, as well as Bucketeer's hold. Flank Meister can pick up the last auto attack. As the Hellborn side in SynC take a hero kill advantage, 5-4.
I think Kazula should have been the triple stun there. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Triple stun and then free. Both of you probably might get out. Oh.
Is that the rally skin that keeps making that horrible screeching sound?
I think so, yes.
But it's like a bird and like he
top lane, we're gonna see a jump onto Flens Meister. He's getting a lot of damage put on top of him, but he's just kind of with the ultimate, that's not gonna be enough. And he basically just wastes it and didn't even get any damage on the puppet. I don't think he could target it. There's bottom lane as well. Magma Disrupt's gonna go off onto the Pharaoh. That's gonna be another kill. So PI is like, we can gank too. And all of a sudden they're up in gold and nearly tied in experience. So Prime Icarus. Very nice start here in game 2.
The Legion have overrun
like in the spirit.
FOB.
Yeah, they're gonna kill the tower as well.
Interested with Magnus. I guess Magnus has PK, yeah.
Sub 10-minute portal
they've got the PK. They probably, I don't know what offense, I guess, gonna get a PK as well. And then they're gonna have Invis.
And we need to rotate Ceratops somewhere to get him some farms so we can have some items. Or they could start 5-manning and figure, hey, we have Magma's Portal Key, we'll have Magma's Disruption back up in a minute and a half, and we could turn that into a nice one team fight. They will D-ward up top Zania managing to counter that. Essence Shroud goes on to the Pyromancer, and Revenant could be in some trouble. Fell forward. There's the Demoralizing Roar. They're going to put a finish off this. Revenant, they might actually not get him. No, finally they do. Not before Mickey dies in the background, though. Pyromancer going to die to Saw Blades, though, so it's going to be a 2-for-1 so far. Drunken Master trying to chase down this rally. Going to compel himself actually back over. Cthulhu looking for the stun. He's going to Demoralizing Roar, try to slow this down a little bit. Here comes Pharaoh with a couple of illusions. Both get the Dream of Madness on top of them, but it's going to end up in a 2-for-1 in favor of SynC. And things, again, relatively even. Hero kills, gold experience, no substantial leads for either side. But this Magmus looking to do something as they jump with the Cthulhu Fint. 2-man Lava Surge thanks to the portal key. Obliterate goes through as well. Rally's going to fall. We'll see if Pharaoh can get out of this. Looks like he'll just be able to walk it off. Comes Parasite back in with a Catman Champion. Pharaoh Rocket going to hit onto a couple. Revenant Shroud going to go on to just himself. He gets dusted back out, and so now he's definitely going to die here. As the Rockets miss, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, Tartos slows him down. Last auto attack from Parasite. No, nice power supply usage. Still going to die. Worth it. He bought a lot of time. That was a prolonged death. And are they going to be able to get Mickey here? Eruption getting charged up. Here come a couple of ports in. That's a really nice initiation. 2 dead right off the bat. Sawblade's not doing a whole lot. Flamemeister going to get a counter kill on Seraphos and Drunken Master. Offside, Pharaoh going to initiate with the ultimate, and that's going to be actually 3 more kills for the Hellborn side. The only person to survive is Shortcan, who hits a 2-man stun. But is it going to be enough to save his life? I kind of doubt it, because Flens is much, much faster than him, and he has 1 CC tool back in a second. Voodoo or Puppet Show is back in a couple of seconds. Stun going to hit 3 more. Get him, Shortcan. No.
At least they got
my favorite thing to do there is to do the run up the hill and then immediately run down the hill juke.
Yeah. I suspect that wouldn't have worked.
If anybody listening has ever plays against me, I was kidding, I don't ever do that.
Revenant is going to get crushed as he was going for the kill onto Pharaoh. That ended up being a very poor decision.
Has gone kinetic.
And Ursa has gone kinetic.
Damn it.
Do you guys have the Ursa announcer?
I don't have any answers.
I need to commit my gold to the plinkoing of the rest of the Ursa.
Chipper going to jump in the middle lane once again, but Rally's there to compel him away. We'll see if they can get anything out of this. Rally's all of a sudden the target. They're going to turn, though. They will kill Rally. Drunken Master barely going to survive, as the Saw Blades and Rockets not enough damage.
Yeah, I have no announcers, no unit reactions, and no taunts.
Yeah, I understand you. You didn't even have a Swiftblade avatar for a while.
I'm a HoN purist.
No, that's like a boring person.
Yeah, you're a boring person.
This game is so much better with
you might as well be playing Dota 1.
Yeah.
Or as they call it back in the day,
the
Dota.
engine in this game is so much better.
Okay, it's a little bit better. But that's mostly because it's like 10 years older.
Do you remember playing Dota and the fucking hotkeys were randomly placed around the keyboard?
Yep. I learned all of them.
There were things that
you could get mods to rebind them.
And you should have done that, because all you do is use mods.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a fault of the engine. That was just Ice Frog being lazy. Like, I'm sure he could have rebound those to be QWER.
Well, Ice Frog likes to consider like random bullshit like that to be skill. Like,
yeah, well.
Knowing
anyway, top lane, they're going to kind of initiate as PI gets a pretty fantastic jump. They were going for the Cthulhu Flip, but that's going to go very, very poorly. And they get 2 kills right off the bat. Parasite in some trouble. Gets pushed back actually up to the side. Now he's going to be a bit of a weird situation. Lava Surge now finish him off. Tries to get the kill on Shortcan. Shortcan a little bit too good. And survives the burst from Zalapt.
Too good at having HP to survive.
I think the Warcraft 3 engine, the hotkey for the spell had to have the letter of the spell name in it. So like,
yeah, maybe.
Whirlwind, it had to be one of the letters in Whirlwind.
Yeah, it's possible.
So like, in order for you to have hotkeys that made sense, every spell name would have to be like alphabetical or something.
But then sometimes they would do things like bracket W or something.
Yeah.
And that's how they would get around that in like the
And you
typical
could
game.
like rebind some stuff, I think. Like attack, I think you could rebind stuff.
Well, some people would change, like, or I don't even know, or like swap letters on their keyboard.
Jump on Chipper once again. Mika gonna get bursted down here off the bat. They will be able to kill Snowy on the Revenant. They're also gonna drop the Dust, which is gonna be able to see Ceratops, so he's gonna fall. Raptor gonna miss as they go back onto Slasky Red, but that's not gonna be enough. And they end up picking off 2 on the Hellborn side. The Lava Surge goes through onto Rally once again, and he'll Portal Key away. So that was really not an engagement he wanted to take. Pyromancer going to get chased down a little bit, but Cthulhufan's here. Magmus has the opportunity to come back in, but Shorthand's still dead. Cthulhufan all of a sudden going to trample away through the strings and drop the Dream of Madness, both these tanks with their getaways, as they are unable to get chased down by the Hellborn side, but still feeding on Pyromancer, not bad. Lava Surge going to hit on Rally, but that's about it.
I think they only stand around there just because it's being annoying. What to do here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that Rally avatar to stop yelling at me.
But it's angry. It's a giant bird. Or he's like riding
It's
a dragon
ridiculous.
or something.
The
I'm
Hellborn
not sure
have
what it is.
overrun a Legion FOB.
Teleport cancelled as the mid tier 1 tower goes down, and that's actually the first tower kill for SynC in this game. Which is only the second tower kill
Not
overall.
this style.
Yeah, 16 minutes in. It's interesting. Really, there's been a lot of fighting, to be fair. It's 15 to 16
Yeah,
tower kills.
fighting away from towers, actually.
And state of the game right now, Flensmeister top of the GPM charts at 450 gold per minute, but Slasky Red still doing quite well at 380 gold per minute, so not quite the highs he was at previously, but the rest of SynC is doing fine, except for KZU, who's actually getting shut down pretty well. 182 gold per minute, and apparently Pharaoh is cursed in this game, as KZU's 0-3 and 9, which for him is not great.
Well, there are a lot of slippery heroes.
Yeah. On the other hand, he has Chipper on his team, and Rally, who likes the mummy walls too, sort of. It's like anybody that can keep people in place and stuff. Yeah, I gotta counter push this middle tower because they lost their elm. So like, look, we like yours, and we're going to go
The
kill it.
Legion have overrun a Hellborn FOB.
Shorthand thinks he's Parasite.
The
Getting
Hellborn
that
have
tower.
overrun a Legion FOB.
Just greedy is what he is. Sure, kind of 235 gold per
Meanwhile,
minute.
Parasite actually Parasite's fault.
That's what he does. So, actually, there's a fair bit of fire on this pyro. And he'll finish boots.
The Hellborn have overrun a Legion FOB.
So there go all the towers. All of a sudden, SynC taking 3 towers down in 2 minutes. And that's much more like them as we approach 20 minutes in this game. SynC, 4.5k gold lead, 6.5k experience lead, so definitely up once again, but not ridiculously so.
Parasite wasted his ult.
He did. I sort of caught that in the
There's a mid-Romney ult right there.
And Cthulhu going to pick up his portal key as well. So this seems like their time. They have level 2 Eruption, they got a Cthulhu PK and level 2 Obliterate. Ceratops is at level 12. Everybody's hitting level 2 ultimates, and items are starting to come together, so this is more or less as powerful as I feel like this team is ever going to be. And they're going to jump onto Mickey in the middle lane once again, as that portal key is good, but Ceratops is going to push him away, actually. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Short King going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to take some counter rockets, as Chipper's like, fine, if you're not going to kill me, I'm going to return that favor. And we got to take you out, and they managed to pick up Slasky on the Magmus as well, trying to chase down Ceratops, who is currently out of mana. And the stomp from the Minotaur that was actually there to stack the Ancients. That's pretty good. Nice micro. So all of a sudden, 3 dead on Legion's side, as they were unable to finish off that Chipper. I don't not know why Ceratops pushed the Chipper away. Seemed like a bad idea.
I think he's trying to do a long stun, but then I don't know. It's bad. I think they should have just gone with a quick flick into his team with a slow applied.
So now we're talking about his noob teammates feeding. He's died 7 times in this game. It's the most out of anybody. Get wrecked, Zowie. Nice attempt, actually. Cthulhu does hit the charge onto the invis target. Dust of Relation, I do not believe caught him now. That very, very well done with the Dream of Madness. Going to force Plans out of the Shroud. And they will get a couple, or sorry, just one in the Pharaoh Walls. That's not great. And that's going to be 2 kills right off the bat as Insania falls in the background, the first one to die. But there goes Nally as well as Tiltuk. And Ceratoss, the only one to continue living for the meantime. Doesn't look like they will be able to keep him alive. There's a couple more things chase him down, tries to push Parasite away, that's not going to be enough. There goes the puppet show, and quad kill from Mickey.
Let's the Hellborn have overrun a Legion FOB.
All of a sudden, SynC taking a pretty massive lead in this game. 20 minutes in, 13k, then a half K gold, 18.5k experience, and this is bad.
I feel like Legion didn't realize how even the game was, and they probably felt like they were like farther behind than they actually were. So they tried to make like some big plays happen and paid dearly for it.
I feel like this is the time they have to make something happen. Like, is their team ever going to get much better than it is right now? I kind of doubt it. And Parasite is just going to run away.
Oh, but PK, Cthulhu.
It's infest. He's just leaving.
Wow. Alright.
Well,
I just now kind of secured the game, I think.
Yeah, this is looking really bad for PI all of a sudden. Barb Armor on Pharaoh, so he's gonna die in these fights, but at least he's gonna do it with style. And a whole lot of damage. Puppet Master looking to finish up his Shrunken. Bottom lane, Eruption going through onto Rally, but he's gonna compel himself forward. Ceratoss will be able to help finish this kill. No! Rally PK, uh-oh, is he gonna live? He better not live. Insania with the jukes. Middle lane, Shortcan died, doesn't matter. Insania is also dead. So they finally managed to finish him off, but...
Maybe you should have gone into the lake.
He's now going to dust it out. Parasite destroys him right off the bat. Fair Rocket going to hit on Cthulhu, and Cthulhu actually is pretty low at this point. Puzzlebox Wizard going to run away, as Parasite does not want to continue fighting that. Ceratoss sort of does. He jumps on top of the Parasite, but he's going to realize pretty damn quickly that he doesn't actually want to be here. They will manage to kill his laps, but I don't think they're going to get too much else out of this fight. They could lose a lot. Puppet Master and the Chipper of Sawblades right on top of Pharaoh, who gets tableted out of the walls at the perfect time. And they end up taking the 3, and that's going to be a CC vote. And the game will go to SynC.
A valiant effort,
right? Pharaoh's not supposed to get kills, but
Hellborn flag still flies.
That was much more like previous SynC PI games, in that PI got wrecked. They were in it for a while, but very bad team fights at the end. So, Romney,
it was a good
thoughts?
Fun game, though.
Or Board Beater, thoughts? Somebody? Board Beater, go. Final thoughts, game.
I don't know.
Series.
It was a good, like, lots of kills and stuff, but Hellborn was really on top of it with their dusts. And I guess they're just really good at team fighting. Like, not necessarily just heroes, obviously, the players and the teamwork. So.
You heard it here first, guys. SynC good at team fighting. And
SynC pretty good.
And they have good team players. Yeah. #1 Insight 2014. SynC is a good
We'll
team.
probably lose to them at least one match in a scrim. That's out.
At least.
I'd probably drop one.
At least. Yeah. Well, Romney, anything else?
I guess just Legion was the first to make a major mistake, and SynC capitalized on it.
They certainly did, and snowballed from there as that team got very, very difficult to deal with quite quickly, when it felt like PI should have been hitting their stride as well. Like I said, they picked up a couple portal keys, they got their level 2 ultimates, and then they proceeded to do more or less nothing with it.
But I think PI looked like they shouldn't belong there. They look like they belong.
Yeah. I mean, I think they definitely do belong in Diamond Division. They're one of those border teams, with Diamond only having 8 teams right now. There are probably 10 to 12 that at least are in the conversation. And in previous seasons, when we had 16 Diamond teams, it wouldn't have looked out of place for them to have stayed in Diamond the entire cycle, or the entire season. But definitely getting better as well, I think. PI, I don't think they've ever actually won gold, but they've been at the top of that division and sort of on the fence between Diamond and Gold for more or less their entire existence when they reformed. And excited to see how they will continue to improve. Shorcan, get better, hit your stuns. Unbelievable. So now he needs to die less too, because he died 9 times that game. What a feeder. Anyway, that'll do it.
9 deaths as Invis here.
Alright, come on, man. Unbelievable.
All you have to do is invis, man, and you live. What are you doing?
Yeah. Sounds typical to me. Stop talking. I'm trying to end this cast because I'm very tired and hungry. And, alright. We're done. That's it. PI loses 2-0. SynC gonna advance on to the winners bracket semifinals, and PI will be dropped once again to the loser bracket round 1, where they will face elimination against Trek is Love. And if you want to know how that stuff turns out, then you can go ahead and hit up the brackets. I believe everything else in this cycle has been or will be casted, so that's going to do it for me covering Diamond Division in this cycle. There's still a lot of gold stuff to cover, of course, so we'll be doing that later on, but congrats to SynC, an unfortunate loss for PI. That'll do it for this series.